Hello. Fasting. Want to get this information out there? Or what I'm learning. Again, right? What we learn when we're fasting. Very powerful healing modality. Nature's number one healer. It's the way we've always healed. Fasting. Emptying. Purifying the vessel. Emptiness. The body knows how to heal itself, right? And I fucking love fasting. I've always loved it, but I'm coming back in circles with how important it is. And it is really important. There's mindsets and things we need to know that are going to encourage us to keep going with the flow, right? We need to get these mindsets in, you know, and I'm learning from the hard graft of my own experience as I go low during the fast, as I go into detox, as I feel like shit, as my energy wanes and I get irritable. Yeah, when you plug... as we plug deep into detox, you're going to get nasty detox. As you plug deep into a fast, whatever it is, especially a dry fast, because that goes super quick, but if you do a long order fast, depending on how healthy you are, at some point, if you take it far enough, and depending on your prior state of health, you're going to get into a detox, and you're going to get nausea, headache, irritability, lethargy, lack of wanting to move, just irritable, all these kind of things are going to come up. But it's at these moments that are the most important to keep going and to push through. Because exactly what's happening during that fast is the toxins that are deep within are finally coming out. You know, the same toxins that are going to cause you problems down the line. You know, the same toxins that are causing you to be a bit slow mentally, making people ill right now, they keep in. At those points, you're going to get it. I got it today. Irritability, it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. But here's the mindset you need to have. And people don't get this. Like, I've talked to people, and I post about this before, and people don't get this. The benefits of a fast don't always come at the moment that you fast. They come after, when you refeed. You hit yourself at a new level of consciousness, a new level of state. You can, depending on how long you fasted, how deep you plug into detox, especially if you got into like detox symptoms, as soon as you plug into your version of detox symptoms, then you know you've gone deep. However it is for you. So your detox might come 14 hours into dry fast, might be 24. Someone else who's a bit more healthy than me might be 48 hours. But the point is, as soon as you plug into that, to your level of detox, try and persist, because in that moment of irritability, lethargy, headache, nausea, I promise you, as soon as you refeed at that point, or if you hold out longer, but even if you refeed at that point and give up, it's fine, because when you come back to your feeding again, you're going to be at a new level. That's what I found today. I got irritable, did my dry fast. Obviously, I'm not as healthy as it's a bit of a shock for me, but it's okay. You know, and I was pissed off, and I was like in a low mood, and I was like, shit, man, I'm getting these detox symptoms. Then I refed, and now I've noticed my state and my vibration is at a much higher level because I took the time to get some of those toxins out. I took time to get to my level of cleansing where I hit the detox. That's the key. Take the time to get to your... You know, it's easy for us when we've got energy during the fast, but at some point, whatever your level is, you're going to get a detox, you know? And when you get to that point, if you can hold out longer, awesome. But if you can't, don't worry, because at that point, as soon as you refeed, you've already taken some toxins out, and then you're gonna have a high level vibration. That's how you play this game of fasting, by the way. You do it slowly. You don't rush and go, I'm going to do 30-day water fast, and then, you know, from having 3 days or 5 days experience. People all talk, and I get it. It's okay to talk about it, like... You know, to talk, I'll do 30, 40, 50-day fast. It's okay to talk like that, to encourage yourself. But the problem with it is you're going to get disappointed. The way to do it is to do it slowly. To do it fucking slowly. To build it up real slow. That's how you do it. That's how people like Fina get to 6 days, 8 to 5 days dry fast easy, and she's done 11 days. That's how people do 11-day dry fast. That's how we do it. That's how I'm doing it. I'm doing it slowly. I'm disciplined. I'm extreme, but I can't do it quickly. I can't. I don't have the motivation. I'm not in a fasting center. I'm doing it by myself. And actually, I'm not really doing it by myself. I've got you guys so I can... Actually, my motivation is I can help other people. I can put the information of what I'm learning out to other people. So it makes your path a little bit easier. So you've got the right mindset, right, to go into the fast. The mindset in this one being that as soon as you hit your version of detox, wherever it is, that will show you how healthy you are. So if you're getting a detox 12 hours into a dry fast, you're probably not very healthy. Doesn't matter, though. It's your version of where you're getting that point. As soon as you get into the point where you get lethargic, your body's tired of energy, you get nausea, headache, irritability, well done. Clap yourself on the back, because as soon as you get to that point, as soon as you refeed, even at that moment, you're going to come back at a new level of vibration. If you can hold out, now I know that as soon as I get irritable, I'm going to start celebrating. I forgot this lesson, man. I'm learning shit and I'm forgetting it. I've done a lot of fasting before, dry fasting, and now I'm getting back into it. So I'm going to have to relearn the lesson. How to relearn the lesson? I talk to you guys, talk to myself. Right? So as soon as you get to that point of detox, refeed, you're playing at a high vibration. Then say 24 hours into a dry fast, you get a detox symptom. And you get irritable, right? And you refeed. You're higher level vibration. Now, if you wait a couple of days, if you do another 24 hours, you're not going to get the detox because you cleansed your body. Now it might happen at 26 hours into the dry fast. You push it 2 hours later, and then you get the irritability and detox. Cool, celebration, refeed, higher level, slight high level. Cool, wait a few days, then do a 28-hour, really slow, just a little bit more. That's when the detox comes on, 28 hours. And that's how you know your body's improving, because it takes a little bit longer hours. You've got to try and time it. These hard dry fasts, these water fasts, these juice fasts, time it when you stopped eating and when you're refeeding. That's how because you want to try and work out at what point in hours you are getting detox symptoms. Not to compare yourself necessarily with me or other people. That is useful because you can tell how healthy someone is, but it's more to do with compare with yourself. So 14 hours into a hard dry fast, 24 hours, 3 days into water fast, you get detox symptoms. Measure it, and then you can tell if you're getting healthy or not. It's a way to track how healthy you are, you know. Okay, I'll just read comments. Yo, Jan, how's it going in New Zealand? Pretty awesome. Around the world we are here. Carl, mate, fucking legend. I think you're still on smoking, right? It's fucking awesome. Hi, Paranormal. And Sundays, yeah, it's good. Eating less, by the way, is fasting. This is what I mean. It's small improvements compared to what you normally do. I consider fruits fasting, by the way. Just eating fruits, that's fasting, because it's kind of 4 hours digest, and then the stomach's empty. Also, less calories, I don't want to start calorie shit, but less food is, because your vibration is affected by the foods you eat. All foods lower your vibration. Fruits are the best, but believe me, all foods lower your vibration. So what do you do when you eat less foods? You raise your vibration, because your food's got less it's got less food to digest, so your vibration goes up. And that's what I love about the journey. It's not necessarily comparing myself to other people. I'm always conscious of my state, my presence, how I feel in my body. It's our home, right? We are living in our house, our home. So it should be about focusing on how do I feel? Am I feeling better? Am I improving my health? Am I eating a little bit less? Am I fasting a little bit more? Am I getting a little bit more clear in my brain? Am I getting a little more clarity compared to me? Because I'm the one that's living my body 24/7, yeah? Why am I comparing myself to other people out there? Holy shit. That's doomed for failure, isn't it? If I compare myself to other people, well, that's just crazy talk. That's doomed to fail. There's always someone better than you at something, right? You want to be depressed? Compare yourself to other people 24/7. There we go. I'll give you depression advice. Yeah, you want to get depression? Go and compare yourself to other people 24/7. That's depression for you. Yeah, that is actually the root cause of depression, by the way. How do I know? That's what I used to do. That's obvious, isn't it? It's crazy how much we compare ourselves to other people so much. I'm saying it's useful to compare yourself to other people as a marker to push yourself to kind of better version of yourself. To get lost in there is a dangerous game, yeah? If I compare myself to other people, it's something to push me. I use my friends and my soul family to push me and get inspiration, to like fight them and to be against them and to not collaborate, but to, cause the division. Hi, Betty, mate. Hi. Yeah, fruit, Carl, is very powerful. That's a very great form of fasting. For real, a great form. To be honest with you, you don't even need one meal a day with fruits. You can just eat throughout the day, and that's kind of fasting in itself. It's a very powerful healing modality, but I don't think that's my path, 100% fruits. I've said this before, maybe it's just I'm telling myself a story, but I'm all about urine therapy, probably carrying on eating cooks for a while, but 1 meal a day, maybe 1 meal every 2 days, possibly, but I'm going deep with dry fasting, like way longer, 2, 3 days, 4 days. I'm going to build up slowly. I know it's possible to get to a point where I don't hit detox with dry fasting after a couple of days. That's my goal. So 4 or 5 days dry fasting. I want that to be easy for me without me getting any detox symptoms. At the moment, 24 hours into the hard dry fast, I'm getting some irritability. Not major problems, but I'm getting some kind of detox. That's not good. I've gone backwards in my health a little bit compared to the summer of 2017 when I was absolutely crushing my health by doing just one thing. Dry fasting. That's pretty much the only thing I was focused on in health. Wasn't doing any yoga. Wasn't doing a lot of things, but I was obsessed with dry fasting in summer 2007, and I could do 2-3 days. I did mad shit, mad 13-day spell. I was doing that for a long time, and wasn't getting any detox. And it's funny that now I do a lot of other healthy things. People ain't gonna like this either. I do a lot of other healthy things like exercise, age urine therapy now. But I was healthier back then with only doing pretty much dry. I was doing a little bit of urine therapy, not much age urine though. So it's funny that's another reference experience for me, that actually dry fasting is all powerful. I love urine therapy. Fresh urine can't compete with it's water. Water slows you down. People don't get this. People don't get this. Water slows you down and makes you less flexible. I mean that. Water does. I mean, I think it's insane that... Yeah, I'm going to upset more people. I'm going to set a couple people. I hope some people aren't watching this, but I'm going to set more people and say that, you know, the Andrew Norton Webber, 4 litres a day of water. What's that about? Yeah, I've done looping. That's okay for beginners that need their bowels moving for a couple of months. But that is way too much water, you know? By the way, how do I know that water's bullshit? My gauge is always yoga, by the way. So how much can I flex? I do yoga every night, which is very good and very useful for me. And I do the same yoga moves. So I know my flexibility. I judge my flexibility, or I judge my health on how flexible I am. And I can plug deeper into yoga the less water and the less urine I drink, and also less food. But talking about water here, the less water, I always think 1 meal a day, right? So the less water I drink, the less urine I drink. If I cut off early, which I'm doing, normally I was drinking urine, aged and fresh, up to like 8, 9 o'clock, and then doing yoga at 10, 11. So up to 1 or 2 hours before I did my yoga, I was drinking urine. And now that I'm stopped, I've done a cut-off point about 3, 4 o'clock. I do my OMAD about 1 p.m. And then I give myself 2-3 hours to get all my aged urine, which is very powerful medicine, in. And not much fresh, a little bit of my 0 ppm water as well. But the point is, I'm condensing the water and the food feeding window. And now I've noticed that my yoga, I'm plugging way deeper. My body's getting really fucking flexible. So that's how I know water's bullshit. There we go. I proved that drinking too much water is absolute bullshit for the system, because, believe it or not, water takes up space in your body. Yes, drinking water, I don't give a shit if it's the most purest water from a fucking spring. Yeah, I don't care what it is. It takes up space within your body, and it overtaxes your system, and I'm less flexible when I do yoga. And yes, I will upset people by doing that, but I'm just speaking from my own experiential wisdom. And what applies to my body, I guarantee applies to your body too. But you've got to put yourself through this. You know, I can only just tell you the information I'm finding. Maybe you should try doing some yoga and stretching consistently, and then try doing dry fasting, and you'll see how much you can do. Oh, another thing as well. If you guys do breath holding, that's another way you can prove what I'm saying about dry fasting, the power of it, and how much water. Drinking too much water is not great unless you're a fucking beginner, which is fine. By the way, for beginners, I always recommend it for beginners, but you guys are not beginners. I'm looking at the people watching this. You guys are not beginners, right? Another way you can test this is the Booty Echo breath holds. It's just a breath hold. On the exhale, hold your breath as long as possible. And by that, you can tell, right, the reason why, and I measure, by the way, time it as well. And the longer you hold your breath, the more oxygen in your system. And I do this every day. In the morning when I wake up, I do it every night. And I'm finding my breath holds on the exhale are way longer when I stop drinking my beloved aged, I have a cut-off point and I drink less water, that being distilled, fresh, or aged. If I drink aged urine just before bed, or if I keep drinking urine during the night, and in the morning, in the morning I wake up, my breath holds are less, shorter. Crazy, huh? These are ways I'm finding. You guys don't have to believe me. These are ways I'm finding that the dry fasting is the shit. You know, and I'm not saying being dry fasting 24/7, because another thing I want to talk about is I don't think breath and air is a myth. It's a nice goal, but the way I see it at the moment is our ancestors probably did two things. They probably did feasting periods and fasting periods. Feast and famine. That's how I see it. Maybe one day we were breatharianism, but I don't want to talk about that. I want to say that our ancestors would have had massive feeding windows, like they just found some fruits, they found some, maybe even meats or whatever, but they found the food, right? They found the food, and then what they did is they couldn't find the food, and they went through periods of enforced dry fasting, of enforced water fasting. I reckon dry fasting evolved it, but it was feast and famine that made us thrive. Yeah, feast and famine, and that's what people outside are not doing. People outside, The ones that get sick are unhealthy, are feasting all the time. They're fucking experts at feasting. My God, they're eating 24/7 garbage, yeah, and all that shit. But they tell you what, they're not experts at ever fasting, because God forbid they skip one meal a day. I mean, that's such a fucking low level of frequency. I can't imagine that. Like, I mean, you can't miss one meal a day. You can't. Do you know? I remember people telling me stories of like they get irritable. I can't remember the people, but people tell me stories, probably friends and shit. Like they can't go 4 hours without getting irritable because their blood sugars are dropping. In other words, the detox is coming. Their body, they're so addicted to food, they can't even go 4 hours without snacking. That's crazy. It's crazy unhealthy. Yeah. So ancestors were feasting and famine is really important. Yeah, it's really important. Fasting is really important. Dry fasting being the ultimate famine. So I'm not advocating of dry fasting for 10 days and then, you know, forever. I'm not saying that. Maybe it's possible. Let's work towards that. It's a lovely belief. It's a lovely thing to work towards. What I'm saying is you get the benefits of you get the benefits for your vibration after you break the fast, and for the times when you're feeding again, when you're feasting, you're going to get the vibrations, you're going to get the high. It's not during the times of famine. You have to break the body down to build it stronger, and the way to break the body down is to do a famine, man, to enforce a famine. We live in a society where everyone's buying. We can go to the shops and we can never die. There's garbage everywhere for us to eat. We're never going to give ourselves famine. So you have to find ways to make gives ourselves famine. We have to find ways, yeah, to give ourselves famine. How do we do that? By building communities like we're doing, like talking, encouraging others to fast, to dry fast, to water fast, juice fasting. By the way, I do huge believer in dry fasting. But if you haven't got it, if you don't want to do that, fine. Do water fasting. You're just going to have to do it longer. You're just going to have to do it longer. You're going to juice fasting, you're going to have to do it even longer. If you want to get to the same high vibration that dry fasting can send you. I'm lazy. That's why I do dry fasting. That's why I'm going to focus on dry fasting. I don't want to do 20 days, 30 days of water fast. For me, I just want to be lazy. I would rather do a 6-7 day dry fast and get the job done quicker and go through the process. Why waste my time? But if you've got the balls for it, do whatever. Fasting is fasting. Fruits is fasting. Just eating fruits is fasting. Juice fasting. These things are all possible long term, right? Shivambu fasting is possible. Urine fasting is possible indefinitely. I know this. I know this for a fact. There's other people on Facebook that have done it, and I feel fine after 3 or 4 days of just Shivambu fasting, full of energy. Now, I don't feel fine doing a 1-2 day dry fast. That's how I know dry fasting is way more powerful. You know, Shivambu will keep you giving you energy because it's water. You know, it's not as an extreme detox. Fresh urine Shivambu fasting is not as extreme detox as dry fasting. Another thing, I'm going to upset people. I'm not trying to upset you, I'm just trying to tell you the facts. Yeah, I am a urine therapist, I always love urine, but people won't want to hear what I'm saying to them. But I thought fresh urine Shivambu fasting is more powerful than dry fasting. No, it's not. No way. Maybe if you didn't do fresh urine fasting and you did just aged urine which you've collected, maybe. I don't even know then. You know what? I'm willing to be wrong as well. I've come back in circles so many times. I've learned, so I've come back in circles with this so many times. I'm always proving myself wrong. I'm always getting more experience. I'm coming up slowly. It takes a long time, by the way, for people like us to learn, to really learn the deep lessons, the real lessons of this stuff. Right, so I read your comments. Breatharianism? Yeah, I think we probably were, but just focus on fasting and feasting and famine. So go big on your feast, but then, by God, clean up your shit by giving yourself enforced dry fasting. An intermittent fasting is very powerful. Intermittent fasting, you do intermittent hard dry fasting. That's the money. That's the money right there, because that's daily, like 18 to 22 hours. That's awesome. That's powerful. Powerful. You'll be so healthy. You have no idea what levels of health you're playing at if you just did 18 to 22 hours hard dry fast every single day with 1 meal a day. It's not, even if it's cooked food, you have no ideas what kind of levels you'll be playing at. Then you add in a couple of extended dry fasting in that, just a couple, not too many. You're playing you play extreme high levels of vibration when you do an intermittent hard dry fast of like 18 to 22 hours every day. Oh, you're playing extreme levels. Yeah, people don't realise this. Then you push it a little bit, wait till you get detox on the next dry fast. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, Carl, mate, I don't know. I'm open-minded about spring water, but I just know that distilled water is awesome at 0 ppm. It really is. I think water for me is just to clean the blood, not to hydrate, just to clean the blood. The body hydrates itself, I believe, you know. It's already got water inside it, by the way. That's why dry fasting is so effective. Another thing with dry fasting, which I believe, you know, and if you look at the information, is your body really does produce its own endogenic, awesome metabolic water, free of deuterium. I can't say that word. That's a really nasty substance. You need to research it more. I need to research it more. I'm going to do more research into deuterium. But, yeah, your body cleans up. It doesn't have any of this crap, this heavy metal deuterium in it when you do the dry fasting. Your body produces its own water, right? It breaks down the saturated fat, the H, and then the O2 from the body, and it makes special water. And that's pure water. Even purer, possibly, than your piss. I don't know, but that's what I believe. That makes sense to me. That's why I feel amazing when we dry fast, yeah? You know. Yeah, Aussie, mate. Fucking fasting is death to the fucking big pharma, isn't it? It's fucking death. They want to laugh at us, big pharma, lots, and, you know, criticise talking about breatharianism. There's nothing wrong with us talking about breatharianism. We should be talking, though, about feasting and famine. Longer periods of hard, dry fasting and shit. And, like I said, I repeat the message. The benefits come when you refeed after your level of vibration just goes up. And then you go back to your dry fasting again. Or whatever, whichever fasting. Then you go a little bit longer. Detox comes in. Then you raise your vibration. You keep raising your vibration slowly. And that's how you get to these extreme levels. You keep pushing it into your detox. When the hours of your detox kicks in with the same, so say you're doing water fasting, stick to the same one, yeah? Stick to the same to measure. I'm a science geek. I want to measure what points I get there. I want to know how healthy I am compared to other people. Although I did say not to compare myself to other people, I like to compare myself to push myself to my best, highest vibration. I use you guys to push me. I love it. Like, I'm not perfect. I hope no one looks up to me in that way and thinks I'm perfect with all my protocols. I'm trying to learn from people. I'm just doing my best. I'm good at doing my best, you know, but I fuck up sometimes too. I really do. Yeah, I think the fast is a fast. I think Larry Simonis said this. I think it's very true. It's no nutrients, right? That's what I believe. Larry's right on that. A fast is something you don't want something that raises your insulin levels. So, well, I don't know. I'm not dogmatic, but I think juicing would raise your insulin levels because it's sugar. Even though I think here's the thing. It would, you know, people say that don't raise your insulin. It's not a fast. But I do know that juicing fasting is very powerful. Why? Because it's no solids. So your body doesn't have to digest the food. So I think there's an advantage to juice fasting, although some people be like, oh, but it raises your insulin. Yeah, that's true. It does raise your insulin. It does, you know, use your digestion to juice fast. But I think that it's hugely beneficial to do a juice fast over a prolonged period or even just for a day or two. Because, you know, any solid food that's not been digested, you know, it's already been digested because it's liquid. Awesome. Like a liquidarian diet, isn't it? A juice fast. Liquidarian. You know, I like it. I know people say, oh, eat the fruits, you have to, the skins are designed for you and all this stuff, but I do think I just think it's a hack, you know, I'm open to everything, I see so many videos of people going, oh, well, you know, encouraging people to do intermittent fasting, but they won't do hard dry fasting, they don't want to do urine fasting. No, I'm one of these, I do everything, I see the benefits in everything, this is the mindset I want you guys to have. If I can push it onto a couple people, it'd be brilliant. Try everything. See the benefits of everything. There is wisdom to what everyone's saying. If someone's saying a juice fast is good, believe them. Don't go, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. If someone's saying, but yeah, Shivambu fast is good, believe them. Believe everything. The magic lies in believing and trying everything for yourself. Not in like a stance of dogma. A fucking stance of dogma, yeah, where, no, but my method works and your method doesn't work, and I'll only eat the fruits with the skins. Don't ever juice your fruits. No. Listen to people, man. Like, listen, you know. It's crazy. Okay, Lou. If you're watching, mate, I'm reading your thing now. Yeah, my answer to people that's saying that, oh, it has toxins in it. And you know what? In small homeopathic doses, oh, you bet it does have shit in it. It has, like, glyphosate and all these kind of nasty shits in homeopathic doses. My answer to that is the thousands, hundreds of thousands of people, myself included, that still receive benefits despite the fact that we probably have a small percentage, and by the way, I mean a really small percentage, like a 0.001% of crap and waste in it, I'm still receiving more benefits. That's how I know it works. That's how everyone else in the urine therapy community knows it works. That's why we have a really strong urine therapy community on Facebook, by the way. We are a strong family, a strong unit. You know why? Because it works, and we can't stop talking about something that's magic medicine. You know, you can do two things in life. You can focus on the negative. It's like the news. This is how I look at urine therapy. People criticizing urine therapy and saying, oh, but what about toxins? It's like the news. What they're doing is they're like the brainwashed matrix out there that watch the news and watch the fear-mongering bullshit in the news. You know, people killing each other, and they go and they make a belief out of it, and they go, oh, but oh yeah, I watch the news and the world's such a dangerous place, and then they take that belief about the world being dangerous outside the news into the real world, and that affects their personality and how they interact with people. And that news is brainwashing that's been programmed into them. It's exactly what's happening to urine therapy. People are choosing to focus on something that has a slight truth to it, and they're making it into a bigger deal, which is going to stop them from seeing the actual fact that compared to the little bad shit in it, by the way, those homeopathic doses of glyphosate and all the bad shit in it, if you re-ingest it, it's just going to give you antibodies to it as well. There's an even argument that you want the bad stuff. You want to be re-ingesting the little bad stuff. Yeah? Oh, you've not heard that one. You want to be re-ingesting the bad stuff from the urine. The small amounts, because that will teach your body how to fight it, and you'll teach your body to create antibodies for it. But that aside, what I just said, people are focusing on those like news, on the fear. That's what they want. The Matrix wants you to... People like that are like playing into the Matrix. If people are coming up to you, Brother Lou, and saying that, you know, that, oh, but I won't do urine therapy because I heard it's got some toxins in it and shit. Well done. Yeah, you just played into the Matrix. The Matrix has got you. That's their plan. They got you, brother. They fucking got you. Forgot you seeing. You'll never try it now. You'll never try it and experience how amazing it is. Because as soon as you try it over a prolonged period of time, it actually took me for my first time, many of us in the first community, it took us our first time to realise how powerful it was. But as soon as you try it, holy shit, you're like, whoa, why do I feel so good? It's because of the 99.9% awesome source, not the 0.001%. It's wrong focus. It's wrong focus, man. You know, it's like with chemtrails. I'm upset some people here. Okay, they might be poisoning us with chemtrails. What use are you if you're going to worry about chemtrails all day long? You're forgetting about the magic of rainwater, and you're just focusing on the chemtrails. How is that going to serve you and make you healthier by focusing on that shit? Fearing is a fucking illness in itself, right? The Matrix has got you if you're talking about, I won't do urine therapy because I'm worried about the toxins. No, blow that to pieces, man. Get yourself some experiential wisdom. I love that word. 2 words. Experiential wisdom. Wisdom from your own experience. That's how I know everything I know. I don't know a lot, but everything I do know is a deep level of mastery because I fucking experienced it for myself. Yeah? I don't listen to anybody about urine therapy that hasn't tried it. I don't have respect for them. I don't have respect for somebody who hasn't tried it and is trying to tell me about something that I've got years of experience with and I take on a daily basis and I know in my heart what it does to me. Don't have respect for them. I don't have time for them either. Sorry, you don't want to get healthy, it's tough. You got your own journey to learn? I'll leave you. You can get healthy without urine therapy, you're slowing your process down. It's fine. You can find it. Maybe it's not your path, you know, I'm not going to judge you, but... Yeah, I'm talking way too long as well. Aussie mate, it's all about the intermittent dry fast. All about it. Hard, OMAD, dry fast. What you just said there, yeah. Powerful. Holy shit, it's powerful. If you're struggling to get on 100% fruits, or can't be arsed like me, yeah, you do a 1 meal a day, get to that level, and do a dry fast in between, a hard dry fast. No touching water. Yeah, maybe you get caught in the rain, it's okay, but don't have a shower and don't wet your hands for 18-20 hours, like I said earlier, with an OMAD. You do that every day, you're playing at extreme levels of health. People have no idea. No idea. Oh, Michael, mate. Yeah, brother. That's fucking awesome. Yes. 40 hours dry fasting. Awesome. Very powerful. I hope that was a hard dry fast. It's a little bit easier if you do a soft dry fast. But I think that it's still worthy of soft dry fast, but a hard dry fast, 40 hours, very powerful. I wonder if you got any detox. Let me know on that. Yeah, okay. I'm going on way too long, so I don't want to... Yeah. Yeah, Ben. I just know from my wisdom, man. I've got a little bit of wisdom. And I'm still learning, like everyone else. Trying to be humble here. I've got a lot more to learn. Oh, a lot more. I've got a lot more to come as I build my body up again. You know, like I said to you, I was playing a much higher level of health last summer when I was doing those extreme dry fasts. And I forgot, but it's okay. I've learned some other cool shit in between, like yoga I'm doing now, and EFT, and exercising a lot more, and grounding. I'm just doing a lot of other shit that I love, and it's good. It's good, man. Yeah, Louis, man, 7 months. How come we're not dead? That's another great point. How the people say that urine therapy is like gonna kill us, and all these toxins we're ingesting. That's a really good point. If it's so toxic, urine therapy, why is Lou not dead after 7 months of urine therapy? Why am I not dead after 2 years of it? Why does everyone I talk to, my friends, my really close friends at UT, like, not just dead, but why do they keep looking younger? Why do they keep, like, being smarter? Because I'm watching them on the Facebook and they're becoming smarter. I can see it. I can see it in their talk and their vibration. I'm watching them grow. Why is that? It's a waste product. Like, what the fuck? Why does it make my skin glow? Post about urea, They put urea in the moisturising creams. They emit it. 5%. Oh, my dad took it. I did have it here in my room. Literally a moisturising cream, 5% urea. It's 3% in your urine. It's all fucking brainwashing. Alright, there we go. So I'm done. Peace. And to remind you, the mindset you need, that's the message I want to leave you with, the dry fasting is this. As soon as you start getting into detox symptoms, clap yourself, because that's the key. You can break it at that point, but just remember, you're coming back. Once you get to that detox mode, irritability, nausea, sickness, all that kind of stuff, then you're coming back to a higher level of vibration. And from there, when you refeed and your high level vibration, you can choose, okay, I'm going to do another fast. I'm going to try and push it a little longer. You'll push it next time, and it will take a little longer to get that detox. Then you can break it if you want, refeed. And each time, you carry on with this fasting process, and you don't leave it too long. Because remember, we're always retoxing with all the crap we eat. It's cooked food. All cooked food is crap. All cooked food is... I'm addicted to it too. It's crap, but you can keep playing this game and raising your vibration. And that's exciting to me. I don't know about you guys, but I get really excited when I'm very observant of my state and how I feel inside my body. And I love to feel a little bit better every day. I love it. I'm addicted to it. It's my #1 addiction. Feeling a little bit better, a little bit happier, a little bit sharper, a little more energy. A little bit more, my brain's like connecting the dots. And that's all because of the fasting. And I'm just coming up a little bit more every day. And it's after the refeed I get the benefits. It really is. And I know some people were telling me recently that, oh no, but it's not that you don't get the benefits after refeed. You get it during. I don't know about that, bro. Sometimes. Not when you're doing a hard, dry fast, brother. That's funny. Anyway, balance. Yeah, Carl, man. We're all different levels. Yeah, I like that balance. I don't know if I'm such a balanced person, to be honest. I try to be. Maybe I need to talk on that. It'll come as I grow older. I think I'll just mellow out. I'm extreme now. I'm extreme now as I'm young. I'm young. I'm 31. I've got a lot to achieve in my life, so maybe that does make me a little bit less balanced than most people. I can afford to go extreme. I can afford to be extreme. I like it. It's part of my personality. It's part of the story I told myself. I'm an extreme guy. So yeah, I agree with balance, and I will balance myself out. But now I'm just going extreme to a point so I can get the information. I think there's a lot of not just me. There's a couple other extreme personalities out there that I love, because we push things so that we get insight, so that we help other people at a deep level. Because that's where the lessons lie, in extremities. I don't mean to the point of killing yourself, but I'm just noting that extreme personalities have such great information because they push things. That's what I love about myself. I push things so I get good information that I don't see that often. People know it, but people don't talk about it. So I try and give people information either to help on things that we do know about, but also like information that other people don't talk about, a lot. Because I'm on Facebook a lot, and I'm always observing what people in the health community talk about, and and I don't mind that. But if there's something powerful, like a hard, intermittent dry fast that people don't talk about a lot, then I will, or anything. There's other things we don't talk about, like melatonin, all these natural things, sleep, the importance of sleep, and I'll try and push for that, because I think that there's a, so people go like, people's got their own different missions. I get it, like 100% fruit guys. There's just the urine therapy guys. There's just the dry fasters. There's just the yoga guys. There's we've all got different masteries. But I'm trying to be a bit more whole, which kind of splits me a little bit. So I'm not invested fully in one thing, obsessed with one thing. I'm trying to work out from a really simplistic point of view for myself what is the best thing to do. Yeah, the best, and to be the healthiest version of myself in the quickest time, for me anyway. And I find hard dry fasting very powerful. It always will be, right? That's good. Oh, what do I say? Yeah, 14 hours dry, very worthy, Aussie. Yeah, man, coming up. That's how I look at it. I'm looking at it like, are we coming up or are we going down? As soon as I do my 1 meal a day, I know I'm coming down, but it gives me motivation now to detox again. So I like coming up. I love coming up on my fast. It's my favourite thing to do. Like Aussie is doing, like 14, 16, 18, 22 hours. I love coming up. And then the refeed, I'm like, yes! I'm playing at a high level of vibration. I've done it. You know, then I'll keep trying to challenge myself. I'm gonna go way deep with dry fasting. If you guys like, you know, stick around on my Facebook for a while, you'll see that I'm really gonna push the boundaries of what's possible. I won't kill myself, hopefully, but yeah, pee is waste, right? That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Like the shoot that makes the babies is the waste product. Holy shit, it's crazy. Yeah, Ben, if you chug what urine, 12 hours dry. Like, I think a great way to break a hard dry fast is with aged urine. That's ultimate, isn't it? Even before, like, and then do some food. That's a great one to do. Like, say 18, 22 hours hard dry, and then a dash of aged urine, and then food, and wait 20 minutes, 30 minutes, because you know they say that water increases the metabolism, right? To take water 20 minutes to 30 minutes before you eat raises the metabolism. I believe that's true, so that's what I try and do. I will break my hard dry fast of 18, 22 hours a day. I break it with my fresh piss. I massage it onto my skin, and that gets into my bloodstream, obviously. So that's my urine that's going to raise my metabolism, and then I wait 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I do it 20 minutes, 30 minutes before my food, and there we go. Boom. Just a little bit of that massaging it in, not even the whole thing. And then, yeah, it just raises my metabolism and makes my, you know, my digestion for the food go even better. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, mate, I love pissing people off. I fucking love pissing people off. Yeah. You guys better all piss on my grave, because I'm into urine therapy for life. You guys would be silly not to be drinking it. Yeah, that's interesting, Ozzy. Thanks for that, mate. Yeah, I don't know. I want to, you know, I don't even want to be dogmatic and say distilled water. I don't want to be. I don't want to be dogmatic and say distilled water is the shit, even though I do think it is the shit. But I don't want to be dogmatic. I want to genuinely, sincerely understand more the mechanics of spring water. I really do. Like, but it's not just I don't know, I can't get past the 0 ppm. It's got inorganic minerals in. I can't get past what Sean Walsh said about 40 days into his spring water fast, and 36 days into his 40-day spring water fast, he started tasting the acid from the inorganic minerals in the water on his mouth, and it was horrible. So these kind of anecdotal stories is experiential wisdom, and like what Ozzy's saying here, that makes sense. Like the spring water, you know, there is advantages to it. It's vortex, you know, like Schauberger talks about. It's alive, it's structured because it's moving. There's advantages to it, but I still think water's not. It's meant to cleanse your bloodstream, and I don't see how spring water at over 100 ppm, yeah, of inorganic minerals is going to cleanse your bloodstream. I don't see how it's going to cleanse. And what Ozzy's saying, it makes sense to me. Immediately felt heavy. Yeah, that makes sense. And distilled water doesn't. That's why distilled water, I think, when I first took it, the urine, it made me feel light and remove my depression. Because like what he says here, like immediately felt heavy. Well, I felt immediately light after I started drinking urine therapy. The first time I took it, I felt immediately light. Yo. Power. You want to come on? Speak? That's cool. We can have a chat, mate. Paranormal, mate, I'm adding you. So accept, man. Yeah, piss on my piss on my grave, man. By all means, I'll give you guys the fucking address. Yeah. Oh, it didn't work. I tried to add you, Paranormal. I received your request to join this broadcast, but let me try again. Try one more time. Adding you again, bro. It's not working, man. Trying to add you, brother, but it's not working. Third time here. No, we'll just go. Okay, well, that's it, guys. That's what I want to say. Like, thank you very much for contributing with your posts, your comments, and I love you all. I remember this is a slow game of coming up in vibration. There is no rush here. There's no competition with other people as such as focus on raising your vibration and becoming the best version of yourself. Take extending your hours slowly every single day and extending the periods. There's no point in rushing and getting disappointed and aiming for the stars and hitting low and then just depressing yourself. Yeah, because other people have done like a 40-day fast and you can't. Nah, it's about how you feel inside your body and improving on that. That's the real obsession. That's called self-improvement. That's called growing in your own power. That's called growing in your own physical health. You know, that's all I care about, really, becoming the best version. Because at the end of the day, I know how far I've come, and I'm sure you guys have come. You guys know how far you've come as well. We've all had challenges and struggles. It's about how far we've come from the point where we started, isn't it? That's how to judge people. Don't judge yourself by, it's a quote. Don't judge yourself by your peak excellence. Judge yourself by how far you come from the point from which you started. And you guys and me, we've come a long, long way. There's no point, like, you know, not less. Anyway, all right. I leave you, and I love you, and that's it. Enjoy, and keep fasting, and feast and famine, yeah? Focus, feast, and famine. Breatharianism is great, but it's about feasting and famine, yeah? That's how our ancestors did it, and that's how we're going to do it. Peace.